Hey, that's a nice deer right there for real.
That's a mule deer.
Hey, it's under 250. Just stopped. I've lost him altogether, man.
With a couple of close calls in our first afternoon, we're ready to get in and actually get set up for the week. And that's the goal for this morning. But of course, it doesn't go as planned.
I was supposed to be hunting this morning. I picked out the straightest tree where I didn't have to climb very high to get hid and get a lot of shot opportunities. The tree was bigger around than I thought. I don't know if these are cottonwoods or what these are, but they've got like this thick bark that makes your sticks biting in, makes it hard. I was trying to leave a lot of the limbs so that it would hide me, because a lot of deer will come through here. 3 hours after I started climbing this tree, I think I'm finally set up in it. And I saw deer while I was working off on the hillside. And last night, all the deer came funneling down. It's like tricky distances out here, man. It's like what? Like, it looks like it's like 60 yards to that grass line, and it's 100. It's like this shot's 40. It's just so much bigger than I'm used to. I'm here, but I'm a little nervous about getting down. So I'm not even gonna pull my bow up unless I can see something. Unless I see something start running my way. Like a person. Right there. I believe that's my dad. Apparently, I didn't set up where I was supposed to. Anyway. Yeah. I guess we're gonna try all this all over again. Really excited. Coming back out after being in the house for a minute. Wasn't expecting what I was gonna find. About it, sexy.
Huh. What's up?
God, that's a white man.
I know it. Shield your eyes.
After a wasted morning, I find a good area with an old stand still in it. I'm sure I'll have some fine-tuning to do, so I'm ready to sit back and just observe, and there is a lot to see.
back in it. We've changed spots. I'm where I was yesterday afternoon, but I'm on the ground a lot closer to where the deer were coming in and out at. We've had a few deer filter through this morning. I think we need to start either getting here a lot earlier or just not hunt in the mornings. Because it's wide open, like deer are just everywhere. And so you just end up bumping stuff, and stuff still happened the night before, so we either need to get here in the dark or we just don't need to fool with it. But today's going to be a good day. Stuff's going to start hitting the ground today. Yeah, that's what I thought initially.
With a few sets of intel under our belt, we hatch a plan. With the deer staying out of bow range, we grab some hay bales and some willow brush and make a ground blind in an irrigation ditch.
This is going to be awesome. If this works. We set up and brushed in these 2 bales along this irrigation ditch. And one of the big ones we saw last night and came out real late. It's right here at this wooden section of the fence. There's not going to be a lot of filming tonight, but there is going to be hopefully some shooting tonight. Everything we saw yesterday wound up kind of right here. So we're going to sit down in this ditch and wait. And the wind's going, so that's going to make it real challenging to shoot. Maybe it'll lie down by the time the big one's coming on. So here we go.
The deer start filtering through, and I think I get a glimpse of a buck, so I get ready. And if you look here, you can see the back of something big through the brush, and my heart is racing. And then it breaks, because a couple of calves have just found their favorite snack. I just happen to be sitting behind it.
I can't do anything else now. I've thrown dirt clods at them. I've whispered "get." They just won't leave. And there's a shooter out in the field.
We take a morning to just really enjoy where we're at and let it sink in how amazing this place is. And it is an immense blessing to get to spend time here.
The winds are gusting up to 50 miles an hour down here. We're back in the castle because it's this giant hay bale line. And hopefully one of our shooters is going to come.
Only an hour into the hunt, I finally hear something we've all been waiting on all week.
Just heard a shot. I think it was Cory. Waiting for a text now. Just gonna sit down here and wait for it. Fingers crossed. Buck down, baby.
I can't help myself, so I run over to celebrate.
What'd you do?
Shot one boy.
What'd you do? What'd you forget to do?
I forgot to press the button.
Oh my gosh.
Let's go get it.
Even though he didn't turn his GoPro on, I'm so happy for Cory. This is one of my favorite things in the world, to be able to share in the success of a hunt.
Hey, about it now.
That's all right there.
Once we take some pictures, we swap places. Cory grabs the camera, and I'm on the hunt. So now we're going to see what else will come out in this field. There's a couple of bucks we give a hard look at, but the big one we've been seeing doesn't show. But at dark, this little guy really wants to figure out what we are. Now, this little guy is in our lap, but Lyle tries to manage his land for big bucks and a healthy deer herd. And taking this guy out just wouldn't serve either of those purposes. So he gets a pass.
Dude, a good Wyoming deer, I feel like.
It's a great deer, man.
First Wyoming deer.
We take a second to admire Cory's buck again, and then we get to work. Now all that's left is to show the peanut gallery.
All right. Hello. Fine business. Fine business. Oh, he is a big old deer, isn't he? Or for what we're used to seeing body wise.
Yeah, he's
Yeah,
probably
like they're all
it's probably pretty average for here, but
Yeah.
body size. That is a tank back in Alabama.
Yeah,
You should-
that's a nice deer.
wipe the milk off his lips before he films that. I couldn't resist. No, that's really nice.
We hunt hard for the remaining days, but the high winds and cold move in. And frankly, the deer are kind of on to us, so the big ones don't show. I had filmed a whole poignant speech about the acceptance of going home empty-handed, but the wind made the audio unusable. We lived a lifetime in this week, from warm weather in the beginning to the snow in the end of the week, and 100 other adventures in between. Even now, as I sit here editing, I'm thinking of a million things. The ones we got, the ones we could have got if we only had the tags, the ones that got away. The awe-inspiring. The fights. And the laughs with family and friends. The main thing I'm thinking of is simply, when can we go back?